Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and look who we have here. Super Android 13, the tech version. What was once maybe the most difficult unit in Dokkan to rainbow, it's now a joke to rainbow him. You can buy several copies of him from the Baba shop. Already awakened, so you don't have to farm up the medals. And then the medal drop rate, like, it's through the roof now. You know, previously, you know, a lot of those medals, half of the time you'd get a drop and it would be 1. Now it's guaranteed drops and you get like 5 to 9 per run or something like that. Looks like I also missed a node around here at some point. Let me quickly get our boy rainbowed here. This is embarrassing. Where is the node? Oh no! Alright, apparently your boy is gonna have to come back. Looks like I missed an attack node somewhere. Hold on. We're gonna get this on camera. Let me see. Where did I miss this last node? Oh, I know where it is. There it is. Boom. Okay. Very good. 100%. Alright, so Super Android 13 is rainbowed. Again, one time it was ridiculously hard to do that. Now it's super, super easy. He did also get an EZA along with all these other Battlefield Awakening units. So let's go ahead and take him into an event, and let's test out how formidable he now is. He is pretty good, that's for sure. Alright guys, so now we are over here on the Artificial Life Form team, where we will test out our boy Android 13. Now, here's the thing about the second Android 13. In order for him to be at his full capacity, you do need 3 Android category allies on the team. But looking through all of his category teams, that's very easy to do, except for the Movie Boss team. On the Movie Boss team, it really would help if, you know, Androids 14, 15, and normal 13 had decent cards. That would make it a lot easier to do. But you could use normal Android 13, and then, you know, provided you have Dragon Ball Super Broly as the leader, you could use full power category units, and then you could get one of the cells on there. But right here, we're on the Artificial Life Form team. This, like, low-key is one of my favorite teams right now. Like, all of the new units are just, like, they work so good on this. It's just really a very cohesive team. You have insane support type options like Int Metal Cooler and Physical Kit Buu. You know, LR Baby, I've really grown to love him. He is fantastic. I should point out that Android 13 gets his defense on super attack. So even though he took damage, like, you know, double, like, quad, you know, he took 1,000 damage or whatever, now his defense is kicked in and he's not going to take as much. Yeah, now he'll take double digits and stuff like that. So I think this Android 13, he's very good. But maybe you're going to find that the Android 13 is going to be a little bit more useful because he's also an orb changer. Although I imagine Tech Android 13 is probably going to be hitting harder most of the time. You know, I actually can't remember what numbers in Android 13 was putting up, but I think he was putting up decent numbers. But, I mean, here's the thing. Like, Tech Android 13 and Android 13, they're both going to be pretty good. Then the other thing, too, so here's the thing about this Artificial Life Form team. Look at Cell, by the way. LR Tech Cell. This man is at 13, 14, 15 keys starting out. The Artificial Life Form team, being one of these teams that has a 4-key lead, it's just so strong. I mean, like, you could get 18 key supers for a lot of these units on command. Like, it's just, I don't know. I actually rather enjoy the Artificial Life Form team a lot. Even though it's a 130% led team, the recent additions it's gotten are just so powerful. I also think this is probably done. I don't know if Piccolo's going to survive this turn. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Because I think Baby will be able to finish him off. So, okay. You know, that's fine. You know, just a couple of turns on the Artificial Life Form team. Next, we'll go to the Android team, I guess, because I think Movie Bosses is where Android 13 is going to get his best attack set. So we'll go to Androids next. Well, okay, we're going to be able to get another turn. Baby was not able to finish Piccolo off. Again, Piccolo does have pretty high defense, so that's why. All right, so this will be good. We are above 80% HP, so Kit Buu has his passive. Then Android 13 is able to link up with Int Metal Cooler. I believe they share Nightmare, which is an attack link that they both have. So let's see what Tech Android 13 is able to get to right here, and then this will finish us off here on the Artificial Life Form team. 1.33 million. I mean, that's good, but I definitely do think the Android 13 is probably going to end up being a little bit better. But, you know, let's hold on. Let's hold on. Let's see what numbers, like, you know, Int 13 is able to get a little further in. Alright, so now we're over here on the Android category team. We'll be able to see what our boy Android 13 can do. I mean, he does have 62,000 defense. Well, okay, I guess both, I think both 18 and Android 21, both of them do give defense from their support type passive. Yeah, okay, because I was like, wow, 62,000 for 13 before his defense from his passive kicks in. That would actually be pretty good. Like, that would not be bad at all. But you know, it's because of the two support type units on rotation. Okay, so Android 18 took 20,000 or whatever, that's fine. Goku is immune to having his attack lowered, so she's not going to be able to lower his attack. What does 13 get up to? He gets up to 1.41. Yeah, I mean, the more I'm using them, the more I am thinking that the Int 1 is definitely going to be a better option, but this Android 13 is a droppable card, right? So, like, this is a unit you should be able to use in, like, Prime Battle events. You know, he's definitely worth the rainbow if you're wondering about that, but I do think from what I'm seeing that I like the Int one a little bit better. That's, you know, just a sort of preliminary glance here, especially because the Int one will also create more orbs, which for the most part on some of these teams, Ki is not going to be an issue in any way whatsoever. But if you're specifically going to be using SCR Cell, who I think is, you know, probably the best of the three perfect cells, then in that case, you're going to want 13 around to give the extra orbs, so that Cell is even better, right? Because Cell needs 6 orbs in order for him to get to his sort of full power. And, you know, again, that STR Cell unit, he is very strong, so you would sort of want to make sure that you're supporting him as much as possible. Okay, so I guess this will be the last rotation we'll sort of do here. With Android 13. To be honest, compared to the other 6 EZA units, I'm finding myself a little unimpressed by this guy, because it's like, you know, he only greatly lowers defense. You know, he's good. Like, he only has to get to 8 Ki to super, because he does give himself 4 Ki on attack. But I just, these other EZA units are just so stupid. Like, the Super Saiyan Goku, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Skinny Buu, like, they're just so stupidly busted. And Android 13 just, you know, well, see, if I think of him as a pure free-to-play unit, I guess he is real. Like, the numbers he's putting up are pretty good, huh? Yeah, he's good. I don't know. He actually probably is one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Let's see, he's on the Artificial Lifeform team, too, so, you know, you could run this Tech Cell as your leader, and that Artificial Lifeform team is going to be pretty interesting. Alright, so we'll finish up this sort of run here on the Android team right here. Next, we'll go to the Movie Boss team, which, again, I do feel like is probably going to be Tech Android 13's best team. 2.5 million. You are really good. Oh, man. Alright, guys, so now we're over here on the Movie Boss team, which I do feel like is going to be Tech Android 13's best team. We are able to link him up with both Metal Cooler as well as Turles, you know, to give him a massive attack buff. Now, again, in order for Android 13 to get his full buff, he does get an additional 30% attack and defense if there are 3 or more Android category allies on the team. So let's look at this, right? So 13 himself counts as 1. Then, if we have Dragon Ball Super Broly as the leader of the team, we can use the full power category, which allows us to slide, you know, either Int Cell or Tech Cell onto the team. Both of them are on the full power category, right? Then, at that point, options are pretty limited. You can only really use like a base form Android 13 there. I don't actually have this one rainbowed. I might rainbow him, but I am expecting a maybe transforming Android 13 to show up at some point. So I've been hesitant to sort of rainbow another one. But, you know, whenever we do get Android 13 characters, like for real, like a story event or a Dokkan event, you know, 14, 15, or this 13 could get much better cards, and then this Tech Android 13 will become a little bit more viable on the Movie Boss team. But for sure, right now, I would probably recommend using the Int Android 13 above him. Although, in Android 13, you would want a full team of Android characters, whereas Tech 1 only needs, you know, 3. He's taking a lot of damage here from this Jiren fight. Now, of course, you know, 1.57 looks to be his max. He's going to get a lot of defense now after... Ooh, that's pretty good damage there. And we got a dodge, okay. But there we go. There is Tech Android 13. You know, I was very much looking forward to the meme of like rainbowing him back when it was the toughest thing in the game to do. I was, you know, rapidly sort of like building up to it, right? Like I was, you know, every day grinding up a couple of those medals, but hey, they decided to EZA him and make it super easy to do before I got a chance to actually, you know, sort of finish his EZA off. So there you go, you know. Well, you know, they EZA'd him and made his medals super easy to get before I actually had a chance to grind those medals up in full, right? Because, you know, your boy doesn't mod. Good old-fashioned, like, you know, elbow grease for me. That grind takes quite the long time. Although, at this point now, like, I've completed, like, I have, like, everything done. Like, I even have all dupe paths open on every single, like, super strike unit, like, stuff like that. So, like, there's literally nothing for me to do anymore in Dokkan, really, outside of grinding rank. I mean, I guess I might as well go ahead and start undertaking the task to get to rank 999. I actually saw that the homie Living Ichigo actually made it to rank 999 not too long ago, so your boy definitely has to go ahead and follow suit and get up there. It is definitely very difficult to do without like 4 times rank EXP on quest, or at least 3 times. But, like, lately, that's what I've been using my boost feature for, right? Ever since I finished up the LR Tech Cell grind, I have been using the boost feature. Oh, I can't... Okay, I guess we'll do this. Metal Cooler is very good. Very good defensively. He'll actually probably be better in this first slot than Android 13 would, you know, considering all those attacks right there, 13 wouldn't have his full defense for. Int Metal Cooler, by the way, just a stupid EZA. It is only a shame in that AGL Metal Cooler now, I feel like it's kind of redundant. Like, for most teams, I'm definitely going to be putting the Int one on there instead. And then there's another 1.35 million from Android 13. One thing about this Android 13 I have got to start remembering is that he is a free-to-play unit. Like, I'm not really thinking of that. Like, when I consider him a free-to-play unit, like, it's like, yeah, he is stupid good. You know, an EZA free-to-play unit, very easy to grind now. So he's not bad. Alright guys, so this is Tragedy Born from Power. Fusion Android 13 or Super Android 13. I don't know what... I gotta look at what's the official Japanese name for him. It probably is like Fusion Android 13, right? And then Super Android 13 is just sort of like the dub name. I gotta look into that. His leader skill is Physical, STR, and Tech, type Key 3 and 60% to stats. 60% is a bit low, but then again, he is a free-to-play unit, so... his super attack is the full power SS Deadly Bomber, which does supreme damage and greatly lowers defense. So, you know, just lowering defense, not really that big of a deal. His passive is Battle Data of 14 and 15. He gets 4 Key and 80% attack and defense when Key is 8 or more. Then he gets 30% attack and defense if there are 3 or more Android category allies on the team. Not really too difficult to do on a lot of his category teams, but that Movie Boss team, right now, there is kind of a hole in that 3rd slot, right? So that's where, you know, if for whatever reason, like the Metal Cooler units could have been considered an Android, that would have helped out a lot. But, you know, I kind of get what they were going for with the Android category team, so I understand why Metal Coolers are not on there, even though I feel like they could be, right? 13's links are Red Ribbon Army, one of the worst links in the game, so dumb that he has it. Android Assault, again, horrible link. Tough as Nails, again, just an atrocious link. Metamorphosis, Fear and Faith, Shattering the Limit, and Nightmare. So, if we get a Dokkan Fest Android 13, I mean, they got to do something about Tough as Nails and Android Assault. Those have got to go. Red Ribbon Army has got to go. I mean, I guess you could leave Android Assault on him, but that needs to be upgraded. 10% attack and 10% defensive link. Boom! That's a massive buff to the Android category team, which a lot of those units have Android Assault. It just makes no sense for it to be defense plus 1,000. Are you kidding me? What is this, 2015 Dokkan? Come on. His 12-key multiplier is 140%. Very good, considering he's a 2.5-year-old card now at this point. Not bad, not bad. And then finally, our boy is on 3 different category teams. He is on the Movie Boss category team, where we are able to get his highest attack stat. He's also over here on the Android category team. And then finally, he is on the Artificial Lifeform team. So let me know what you guys think of the Android 13s. At this point, that is the last of the 7 EZAs I've done a video on now. Among all of them, I was definitely the most impressed with Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. They're just crazy. I mean, Int Metal Cooler is insanely good. I think SCR Skinny Boo is insanely good. Int Android 13 is very good. Nova is very good. They just really gave us a lot of new, strong options for a lot of different category teams. So Dokkan with a huge, awesome update. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.